Cancers, welcome to your weekly reading for the period of May 17th to May 23rd. If it resonates, consider a personal reading. Just send me an email or a DM and we can certainly set that up. Let's get to your reading. Holy Spirit, angels, divine guides, universe, can you please provide your truth, your wisdom, your clarity, and your insight for Cancers for the period of May 17th to May 23rd? What do you see? What do they need to know to reach your higher ground, become closer to universe and closer to divine through your messages? Any messages you have will be greatly appreciated, and we thank you for Cancers for the period of May 17th to May 23rd. All right, so we're going to address this popper that came out. We have the Emperor card in reverse, which is the card of Aries, if that resonates. All over, I think the message that we're kind of getting here is this week you're dealing with someone that's a little bit of a tyrant, somebody who their actions are actually, they can be really cruel, really domineering, controlling. If they're in a position of authority, they're actually going to use their authority, abuse their authority to try to get you to do things. This person does not like anybody else doing anything that they don't tell them to do. So this person is trying to create a very unequal relationship by putting the screws to the other person, or and not allowing them to be free. So this is somebody that you're actually dealing with this week for some of you, since that's a card that kind of came out. So I'm going to put that back in, and then I'm going to put it in backwards, and then I'm actually going to go ahead and pull cards. Can you please show me general energies for Cancer? General energies for Cancer. These two are coming out. We have the Four of Swords in the upright and the Six of Wands in reverse. You guys are keeping a little to yourselves this week, huh? Click on the link below for your weekly extra. In there, I will pull cards for specifically your love, your career, your finances, and your health for this week. Challenge position, we have the Page of Wands in the upright. In my playlist, 2021 Sun Moon Predictions, I'll be starting my 2022's Midsummer. What is your ideal career based on your midheaven? What is your compatibility with your partner's sun sign? Advice, we have the Ten of Swords in reverse. Ask me a question on Instant Go. Check me out on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Like, share, subscribe, or donate. Otherwise, we end on the Ten of Cups in the upright. Thank God I saw that, because I was I was worried about you guys. So, general energies, I see you all kind of keeping to yourselves. You're taking yourself out of something. I think there is an emotionally charged situation or a person, maybe it was the Emperor that we saw, that is really kind of taxing your energies and really kind of burning you out. So you made the decision that you need to withdraw for a while. You might not be talking to people, engaging with people as much as possible. Maybe you told people, hey, I just need a time out of life. I need to rest, renew. I need to be secluded. You know, again, this is like a timeout where you just kind of don't really want anyone around you, so that you can kind of regroup for what you might have to kind of face. Some of you might actually be getting therapy or counseling. That's my big therapy or counseling card. And whoever it is, or whatever this energy is, it has you feeling very defeated. It has you kind of, and I do feel like it goes back to the Emperor card. There's somebody who is punishing you for some reason. You don't feel like you've done anything to deserve it. So the best thing you feel like to do is just retreat and withdraw. Take yourself out of it rather than have to have a confrontation with this person. You're kind of receding, going into your shell, so to speak. Now, the challenge is, because of this person or this situation, you're having a difficult time feeling really excited about anything. You don't think that this situation is going to change. You really aren't inspired or motivated to kind of do anything, start anything new. You haven't received any kind of positive news to kind of, egg you along, or not egg you, but kind of push you along. I'm feeling with the Page of Wands and the upright, this can also can also be speaking of the other person, that it's impossible to communicate with this person. Anytime you try to talk to them, it's just like it ends up being a confrontation, or them trying to ram their opinions down your throat. They don't want to listen to what you have to say. Really stubborn kind of energy. So that's all of the challenge. That encompasses all the challenge for you guys. So the advice, the Ten of Swords, is sort of like, hey, you know what? You need to come out of this. You can't like hide from it forever. You're gonna have to kind of take whatever's going on as horrible as it is, or as traumatic as it is, and you're gonna have to kind of you know, get yourself back out there, out and about. I do think with the Ten of Swords in reverse, you're assigning a lot more negativity than you should. Rather than being more positive about it. So you might be thinking like the worst thing is going to happen if you do kind of, you know, deal with this or what have you. And that's not really the case. I think if you're going to find out that it really isn't quite as bad as you thought it was, and that you'll handle it fine, whatever it is. So you might want to come out and kind of deal with it, because as you move forward, I see the Ten of Cups in the upright. So maybe in dealing with this person or the trauma associated with it or what have you, that's what's actually going to release you and bring you happiness. Usually the Ten of Cups is being emotionally happy with your family, your home, whatever you consider that to be, in your marriage with your kids or what have you. But it can also just be being very content and very harmonious in general, you know, and feeling the you know, the gold of those cups kind of shining upon you. So I feel like this too shall pass in a way. So why are these cards before me for Cancer? Who is this person? What is this energy for the week of, I mean, who are these people? What are these energies before me for the week of May 17th to May 23rd? What do you see? What do they need to know? Why is this Four of Swords here in the upright? And why is the Six of Wands in reverse for Cancers, for general energies? Okay, so you have one side of you that is kind of retreating because with the Star card, you're trying to recover and renew from this. You kind of think if you have your downtime, what's going to happen is you'll kind of use that time and to recover, and then you're going to come out and you're going to be ready to be who you were intended to be. You're going to have the energy to kind of come out and feel hopeful again, and you know, kind of rise above this, so to speak. Be the shining star that you are. That's what it is with the Star card. The Star card is the card of Aquarius. But I do feel that, and it's good that you're doing that. It's always good to retreat and kind of do what you have to do in order to make that happen. But I feel like whatever you're dealing with, or the person you're dealing with, is relentless. And I think that's really hard for you. You're just taking the beat down. And with the Seven of Wands in reverse, I see this person just on you, judging you, criticizing you, you know, causing you to want to kind of back down. They like have you cornered, and you're just, the stuff that they're throwing at you is just too overwhelming. You can't handle it, so you're just withdrawing, kind of putting your defenses up around you so that you can, you know, come out of it, you know, renewed and with energy to be able to kind of either take them on or move forward. Why is this Page of Wands here in the upright? Okay, yeah, this person's affecting you. You can't kind of do anything. You can't have, you know, a fresh start, or you can't kind of anything in that regard, or even feel good about doing anything because of this person. They're taking things from you. Either you know, metaphorically or in actuality. They could be betraying you. They're doing things in a very sneaky manner, and they aren't getting caught, which is even more frustrating because you know what they're doing is wrong, but somehow they kind of position themselves so that they can kind of pull it off. And I think that's the part of you over here where you just feel like, well, what's the point? You know, anytime they do something, nothing kind of happens. And I think that you, as a result, with the Page of Wands in the upright, you're just like, well, why even try to think of new ideas or new ways to do things in regards to them if they're just going to be like this? I feel like this person's not playing very fair, and it's very frustrating to you. Why is the Ten of Swords in reverse? Who's this person? What's this energy for advice? Ace of Pentacles in the upright. They're saying it's time to kind of, you know, come out of this and deal with it in a practical sense. The Ace of Pentacles are very practical. So it's saying, okay, you know, it's time to come out and do the work on this. You know, what's going to happen? How are you going to kind of change this? How are you going to turn this into an opportunity for yourself instead of letting this kind of, you know, let this person push you around or affect you in your life and what's kind of going on? What do you see? How do you see things being in your life? And then how are you going to manifest those things despite this person? So they're kind of saying it's time to come out of this and put your foot down and kind of work on how you're going to move forward from this. Why is the Ten of Cups here in the upright? Who's this person? What's this energy? Okay, So we have 2 10s here. So I'm feeling as though it does end. Whatever this says, it does end, which will bring you to this happiness, but let it be known it's not gonna be good. It's gonna be bittersweet. The Ten of Swords is when something ends, but you're like, oh damn, did it have to end like that? It's usually not pleasant. It's usually as a result of somebody betraying you, which we talked about back here. And you feel almost as though it's like out of your hands. The way that it ends is very painful, very unpleasant. You don't really want to have to go through it. It's a really dark point, but end it must. So, I mean, whatever it is, it does end. It doesn't end the greatest way possible, but I feel like once it does, you're released. So, and can go on and be happy. I just don't think you're happy about how it actually ended. So that's what I have for you all. If it resonates, consider a personal reading. Just send me an email or a DM and we can certainly set that up. Otherwise, make sure you click on the link below for your weekly extra where I will focus specifically on your love, your career, your finances, and your health. In my playlist, 2021 Sun Moon Predictions, the 2022s are going to come out midsummer or start coming out midsummer. What is your ideal career based on your midheaven? What is your compatibility with your partner's sun sign? Ask me a question on Instant Go and check me out on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Like, share, subscribe, or donate. Otherwise, I will see you in the Vimeo reading. Adios from Veronica Garnett. Bye.